Breaking news! Mario's creator says the Mario Galaxy movie is going to be fun. Shocking, right? Hey everyone, Andre here, and you better believe when there's Mario movie news, I'm going to be there to discuss it. I've got the Mario movie van on my desk, and I love this little thing. In any case, let's break down some of these comments that come to us by way of Video Games Chronicle, who was citing a Japanese magazine that recently had a chance to talk to Miyamoto as part of Mario's 40th anniversary, or Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. And he had a few interesting things to say, even if, again, there's no major, new details here or anything. But the vow of confidence is definitely promising for the upcoming Mario movie. First up is, as VGC says, on the Super Mario Galaxy movie, Miyamoto suggested that he's confident Illumination and Nintendo will deliver a strong follow-up to the 1.3 million grossing original. Directly quoting him now, the Super Mario Bros. Movie was possible because so many people took action and worked together. As a producer, I tried to make sure the team functioned smoothly. Many of the people involved said they'd like to work on the next project as well, so I guess that means we succeeded to some extent. So that seemingly confirms that, I imagine at least, a good part of the staff on the first movie is working on Mario on the second movie. Not a huge surprise. We already knew a lot of the creative team was, carrying over at the least, but that could include even, well beyond that. So that's really fun to hear that. But furthermore, he adds, the setting for the next movie is just as the title says, the Galaxy. That's all I can really say. We're in the final stages of production now, but I think it's going to be fun. I usually just say, I'll keep working on it until it becomes fun, so that alone should tell you how confident I am. And then he laughs about that. So that is a good sign. The fact that it sounds like it's done, meaning there's no more fun that needs to be found here. They found enough fun, apparently. Now, I will say, although he technically didn't announce anything new, he did confirm that the setting for the next movie is the Galaxy. So that does just kind of help ground us, ironically, in the fact that this movie will largely be taking place in space, I assume, which, is something that we had already assumed from the title before, but, we know for sure that is likely going to be the case, and not just going to be like a background element or something. So I'm really still curious to see how they're going to make that work, because it still seems a big leap to me going from the Mushroom Kingdom, a planet, to, whatever is going on in space there. So I can't wait. I'm excited to find out. A little bit nervous, but as a huge fan of the first Mario movie, I think they'll deliver. Beyond the Mario Galaxy movie, Miyamoto also discussed the 40th anniversary of the Super Mario Bros. Series, in which he stated that he had deep feelings for every game he's worked on. And he continued by saying, by the time we finished Super Mario World, I felt we had thoroughly explored what could be done with Mario in 2 dimensions. Then we moved into 3D with Super Mario 64. It brought back memories from my childhood, and that's amazing considering Mario 64 is now my childhood. So it's fun playing games these days that remind me of that. Miyamoto continues that even though he's not as involved in game development today compared to the past, he still tries to ensure that each entry has that Mario-ness feeling, which he defines as being easily accessible and unique. He specifically states that, nowadays I have teammates that help maintain the world of Mario, so I entrust much of it to them. Even so, I always personally play through about the first 30 minutes of the game and check the interface thoroughly to make sure it really feels like Mario. And then looking to the future, Miyamoto said that he was looking forward to experiencing Mario's evolution as more of a bystander than he has in the past. Finally, Miyamoto concludes by saying, with the help of many passionate people outside our company, Mario has expanded into theme parks and movies. I'm really looking forward to how things will develop from here. Up through Super Mario Odyssey, I feel we've done just about everything we can on the Nintendo Switch. In the past, whenever a new console came out, we always released a new Mario game, so I do wonder how the current team will take on that challenge. But maybe I'll say I won't look anymore. I just hope to stay healthy until Mario's 50th anniversary. Me too, Miyamoto! Me too! And it will be interesting to see what the next 3D Mario actually looks like whenever the heck we end up seeing it. So that's really just kind of interesting to see, the creator of Mario, become more of a bystander over time as he's allowed others in the company to work on his property effectively, while he takes, a backseat in the role of game development and focuses on other areas, such as the Mario Galaxy movie, which, again, I am so freaking excited for. So it's fun that we're getting all this, all these new interviews and thoughts from Miyamoto thanks to the 40th anniversary, and also the upcoming Mario Galaxy movie as well. And yeah, it's just gonna be interesting to see where Mario goes from here, and it's interesting to hear that he plays the first 30 minutes, which on the one hand, is a good amount of time, but also not that much of, a typical Mario game these days, which can be, 15-20 hours, if not even longer. But that kind of tells you a lot about Mario in general, that you can play 30 minutes and have a pretty good understanding of how those games, play, feel, and control, because Mario's moveset it stays the same. It never changes, and I imagine that's what Miyamoto is largely focused on, is how the game feels. But getting back to the Mario movie, I can't wait for that, for the Mario Galaxy movie more specifically. Going to be really interesting to see what happens in space, and how much the movie truly is dedicated to that. Like, are we going to be spending any time in the Mushroom Kingdom? How does Yoshi in New York fit in? So many questions, but we'll hopefully get answers soon, because it's November now, the movie comes out in April, and we have to get a trailer pretty soon. There are rumors that will be released alongside Wicked for Good, which I'm super stoked for. I loved the first Wicked, I can't wait for the second, which means I'll be seeing the trailer on the big screen real soon. I'm seeing Wicked 2 opening day on, I think, November 20th, so it'll be a ton of fun, and hopefully the trailer will be out before then, of course, released online, I imagine. So there you have it, everyone. Thanks for watching. Click the link below to read more of this from VGC. They're a great outlet, so definitely go support them by clicking the link. But everyone, thanks for watching. We'll catch you later. Bye.